All right, so what's your name and who do you work for?
My name is Matt Rains, and I own Dirty South Recovery,
Okay. That's
Texas,
down in Texas.
Houston.
Yep. Okay. So what brought you here today?
Honestly, I've done a lot of research, and y'all probably have the best sneaker on the market.
All right. So you came in, you brought your truck in. What kind of truck did you bring in?
2017 F350.
Okay, and you put a lift on it. What lift did you get?
I got the Outlaw.
The Outlaw. Yep, Outlaw Pro Line Series
Yeah.
3. It goes
I
by
want to
two
say
names.
I bought one in 2017, and now here I am buying another one. The other one is still intact. It's not destroyed.
Okay. So you had this is your second lift you've owned from us? Third? Okay.
Yes.
So you bought one in 2017 and this one.
And then I want to say I originally came back up here. Well, my first time up here was 2014 or 2015.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so just for my own curiosity, have you had the Outlaw the whole time? You always had the Pro Line Series
Yes,
3?
I've always had the one
Okay.
that does everything.
Okay.
No manual.
No
All auto.
Right on. So on those 3 lifts that you've had, how much money do you think you've made off of those lifts?
Well, just off my last one, I know for a fact I've made around 300,000+.
Okay.
On the first one, I can't really give a good estimate on because the unit lasted longer than the trucks it was going on.
Right. So something like that happened with this particular truck and the last lift, correct? Like the truck went bad, so you took the lift off,
Yes.
fixed the truck, new lift goes on the fixed truck, and that old lift you're going to throw on another truck.
Yes, the other lift I have on an older truck.
Okay. All right. So what made you come back for your third time? Like, what brought you back to us?
Well, even before I came this time, I did more research to see what other companies still had out there, and for the best price range, knowing that y'all do the thicker steel, everything's made better here compared to the smaller pins and stuff I've noticed with other people.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there has always kept bringing me back. I mean, even on my units, I've never had anything break. Like I said, hoses, nothing. It lasts years.
Okay. Well, that was actually going to be my next question. Like, what issues have you run into with your other lifts from us?
Yeah, I would honestly say the only issue I've ever had is maybe minor stuff with fluid leaking from the actual plastic box on the cylinders.
Okay.
And then other than that, just my fault of causing damage to the lift.
Yeah, I know you had said something about a hose broke because you dropped
Yeah,
something or something
My
on there.
dolly slid out the bed and clipped that perfect piece.
Oh yeah, and it's broke the
Yeah.
hose open. So, and oftentimes we find a lot of people, they just tell us like my hose is wore out, or down in the Texas sun, you get the
Yeah.
heat that beats it up and dry
It was
rots.
the heat that messed up my plastic box, which
I
that's
gotcha.
why now I'm putting it in that.
Yeah, we set you up with a
Toolbox.
toolbox and mounted it inside of
Yes,
there to keep
sir.
it out of the sun and out of the elements. So how did you find Record Central initially back in 2014, 15?
Man, I want to say I was just scheming through the internet, and then I got on eBay just to see what other trucks were for sale, and then I ended up seeing y'all's page pop up on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say the first lift I seen was the manual one where you had to extend the claws and everything
Yeah,
yourself
everything.
with the spoons.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started researching more and noticed y'all made the Outlaw version,
Mm-hmm.
and that immediately I hopped in my truck and drove here.
Right on. How long of a drive is it for you to get here?
I want to say 20 hours straight if you don't stop.
Oh goodness, you do stop though, right?
No, I do
No.
not.
Okay, right on. All right, so what advice do you think you'd give to anyone else shopping for a wheel lift, either their first one or for a replacement
I
one?
want to say if they're looking for the strongest lift and one for the best price out there, it would definitely be Wrecker Central and the Outlaw, or even y'all's newer series, the Big Chief.
The Big Chief.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah, I
both know I would have bought it.
So for the viewers, we're just going to let you guys know he wants the Big Chief. We don't have one in stock. Once we get one built, we're going to call him up and probably swap his heads out so he can have a Big Chief down there down
Or
in
if
Houston.
anything, I'll be buying the whole unit.
Oh yeah, we'll just we'll get you a new truck and then you can come in. Okay, cool. Well, hey, I know you're excited to get going. I know you're excited to get home. So it's been a couple days that your install's taken. So yeah, we're gonna get off of here, go check out the truck, and
Yes,
you'll be all
sir.
set. All right. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for answering some questions.